CJ Flyer back with another YouTube video. So the New York Knicks just lost Game 7 of the Eastern Conference semifinals matchup against the Indiana Pacers. And make no mistake, yes, the Indiana Pacers had a great performance, but the New York Knicks had so much injury trouble, and not just your typical injury trouble of an NBA playoff team. They had no Julius Randle, their second best scorer on the team, arguably. OG Anunoby was playing hurt. He only played, like 5 minutes in Game 7. You had Mitchell Robinson out, one of the two rotational bigs on that team. You had Josh Hart playing 48 minutes per game hurt. You had Brunson that left mid-game with a fractured left hand, and he had other injuries he was dealing with. I mean, come on, that doesn't even go into some of the other names on that roster as well that were dealing with some minor aches and bruises. And yeah, this Knicks team, I think if they were at least somewhat healthy even, probably would have been able to move on to that Eastern Conference Finals matchup against the Boston Celtics. And heck, even if that team was like full health, I think there's a case to be made they could have made the finals. Could have, possibly, maybe. We will never know. However, what we will do today in NBA 2K24 is we will rebuild the Knicks, adding Mikal Bridges to this roster. There's been some rumblings going around of trying to make a trade with the Brooklyn Nets to add him to the New York Knicks roster to combine all of the 4 former Villanova teammates that are in the NBA with Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo, Mikal Bridges, and none other than Jalen Brunson. And to everyone's surprise, the Pacers beat the Celtics in 7 games to make it to the NBA Finals, the Wolves winning the finals. Going into the 2024 NBA Draft, the Knicks have 2 late first-round picks, including their own and the Dallas Mavericks pick. They also have a couple early second-round picks, all of which we are going to try to trade. And then going into 2025, the Knicks have their own pick, and we also have this 2025 Pistons pick. This one is so valuable that we need to be careful here, all right? We want to use this as a trade piece, but if we get rid of both of these picks here, if we get rid of this Knicks pick, we will not be able to trade this Pistons pick due to the rule about trading picks in consecutive years, because we also are going to get rid of all of these 2024 picks. So we need to be careful here, all right? Need to play it careful. Let's go ahead. We're going to start trading those 2024 picks. And ideally, we get a 2025 first round pick in the mix there. So like this Boston Celtics top 3 protected, that pick's not going to be worth a whole lot, but at least we have another 2025 first round pick in the bag. Oh my goodness, New Orleans, what are you doing? What are you doing? In a draft that, no. Why would the Pelicans do this? I'm at a loss for words. I mean, the Pelicans, y'all should be happy if you make the guaranteed top 6 spots in the playoffs next year, let alone any year, unless you're going to make some huge improvements. Yeah, without a doubt, that's like the best offer available. We are taking that ASAP. Oh, and I'm such a fool. I did not pay attention. That's not a Pelicans pick. That's a Bucks pick that we got. But nonetheless, that is okay. The more first-round picks, the merrier. And those 2 late first-round picks this year, not going to be worth a whole lot, for us this season. So it's fine. And the Cavs are offering 2 2025 second-round picks for next season. We'll go ahead and take those. And we have traded away all of our draft picks for the 2024 draft. So looking forward to 2025. We currently have 3 first-round picks and 4 second-round picks. Now the goal, besides getting Mikal Bridges, there's also been some talks from some folks about Julius Randle. Some people like him, some people don't. I've heard that Knicks fans are pretty split on him. Knicks fans, you can sound off in the comments. We are going to look at trade packages for him just to see if there's anything good available, but no guarantees. We would try to package him with the Pistons pick and maybe one other 2025 first round pick just to see what we can get and go with the flow there. But before we even get into the draft, we will start looking now at Mikal Bridges trades. So right off the bat, Julius Randle and a 2025 first round pick. That is probably the most realistic trade to happen in real life. This one right here, DiVincenzo and Hart, no, we're not going to do that. Hart, no, we're not going to do that. Mitchell Robinson and Bojan Bogdanovic. I'm not sure about giving up Bogdanovic. I kind of like having his salary as a trade piece later, but let's just go into negotiations and see what we can come up with here. Okay, I highly doubt the Nets would accept this. I feel like we're trying to finesse them at this point, but Mitchell Robinson, Shake Milton, and the unprotected Milwaukee pick for the worst of the Houston and Brooklyn first round pick in 2025, and Mikal Bridges. And yeah, of course, they're not interested in the trade, to no one's surprise. Now, something else we could try to do, we could start stacking second round picks here. Again, I don't think this is going to work. Oh, but they are really gung-ho about getting Bojan Bogdanovic. I am not. And there we go. We added one more second round pick, and that got the trade through. So we have the Villanova Big Four of Brunson, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, and Dante DiVincenzo. The next big ticket item is re-signing OG Anunoby, which, you would think that with the Knicks having traded for him mid-season of this past season, that there's some kind of like under the table deal, handshake, something, hey, we'll re-sign you to a lot of money. Rumor has it that he's looking for somewhere around ballpark of, I think it's like $150 million contract for 4 years, 4 years? Yeah, 4 years, I think. Around 35 to 40 million per year. So we'll see how this plays out in the simulation rebuild. We also have Isaiah to re-sign, which for whatever reason in 2K, he's upset about something. I'm assuming 2K's got it set up where he was not happy with being the backup to Mitch Robinson, who's no longer on the team, but he's still upset for reasons unknown. Knicks fans, correct me in the comments. I don't think he's looking to leave. I'm pretty sure that he wants to stay with the team, but I could be wrong. So we simulated past the draft. We're now at the team and player options. To no one's surprise, OG declined his player option again because he's looking for more money. And then we'll also be offering the qualifying offer to restricted free agent Precious Achiuwa. And here we go. So OG Anunoby currently has 0 offers. And apparently in 2K, he's only looking for $26 million for the initial year, up $2 mil per year, up to a $33 million year in year 4. I don't think he would actually go for that in real life. Let's bump this up closer to $30 million. And let's extend that contract to 5 years. And then of course we want to bring back Isaiah like I mentioned earlier. We'll give him what he's asking for here, 15 mil for 3 years. And then of course we cannot forget Alec Burks, who in garbage time was absolutely clutch for the New York Knicks in that series against the Indiana Pacers. We'll bring him back for a couple years. Okay, so all 3 players have signed their contracts, and now the next step of what we are going to do, again, we're trying to become a championship contender here within this very first season of the rebuild. We're so very close, I believe. So let's put the pieces together. We are going to see what is on the trade market for Julius Randle, and there is the possibility, again, because Isaiah's upset in 2K for whatever reason, we'll look to do like a sign and trade including him, so we just signed him, but we'll do like a little sign and trade workaround, if you will, and package him with Randall and that Pistons pick and see what comes up in the trade finder. I gotta say, I do not believe my eyes at all. I don't agree with this. I really don't. Why would Milwaukee do this? I cannot, this could not happen in real life. This will not happen. It could not happen. I don't care that Dame is on. This is his last year, right? Oh, he's got a couple more years. Sorry. This would not happen. Now, one team I do believe that may be looking to blow it up this offseason or going into the next season is the Miami Heat of all teams. I know they like to stay, uber competitive as long as they can, but I mean, really, after this past season's disappointment, I do believe that this team may enter a rebuild mode and may look to pass up on some of their players, take advantage of Jimmy Butler and his huge contract, see if any team is willing to trade for him, trade away Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero's been in trade rumors for ever since his glowing season, and I believe it was 2020, right? yeah, I mean, I think this team's going to be looking to make some moves personally. Duncan Robinson is towards the end of his big contract that he had signed a few years prior. Jaime Jaquez Jr. is showing that he's going to be a reliable piece for a long time on that rookie contract. It would be gross negligence by the Miami Heat if they accepted this trade, but we are certainly going to give it a try. And yeah, right off the bat, they are not interested. Of course, we will try to add this Pistons pick now, see if that helps them out. Still not working. Let's add another first round pick, perhaps our own. Still not interested in the trade. Perhaps another, like a second round pick, maybe. Still not interested in the trade. I'm trying to make this happen. We are going to form a super team. We don't need that Pistons pick. We're in win now mode. Adding the 2026 first round pick, a bit of an overpay, and it's still not going through. Okay, we're gonna try all of our 2025 first round picks, see if that works instead. They're still not interested. Okay, I got a plan for what we're gonna try to do here. And this trade, by the way, it's something I saw previously when doing a rebuild without recording. Yes, I do kind of mess around in my NBA sometimes. Without making the videos, just to kind of get a feel for how some of these trades may play out. And this was a package that did become available at some point, was Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero. So I think what we'll do instead is we will try to trade for one of these guys each at a time. So we'll take this trade first. We'll get Bam Adebayo and I guess Duncan Robinson, but we might end up giving Duncan Robinson right back to kind of make it a one big trade. But let's try this first. So Miami Heat agreed to the offer. And yeah, we're showing as giving Duncan Robinson right back. But again, we're trying to make this two trades in one. And they say they're not interested in the trade. That's fine. We'll go ahead and add another draft pick in here. And they agreed to the offer. So there we go. We did a workaround. Basically, what we ended up doing was we traded Julius Randle, Isaiah Hartenstein, and Alec Burks and the 2025 first-round Pistons pick for Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo, which is pretty much exactly how I did the trade before, off-screen, off the recording. So I don't know why they wouldn't do that trade again, but you know, 2K logic, I guess, that's how it goes for you. It's never consistent sometimes. So now we're looking at Jalen Brunson and Miles McBride as the point guards of this team, Tyler Hero and Dante DiVincenzo at the 2, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic as wings available on this team. Man, that is a huge lineup right there of small forwards. We got Josh Hart at the 4. And then we got Bam Adebayo with Jericho Sims as the backup big. He is also upset for reasons unknown. I don't know why he's upset. You think you're going to get starting minutes anywhere else because you're not. Be happy you even got 13 minutes a game right now. And then assuming Precious Achiuwa accepts the qualifying offer, we will have him back. So I think what we could use on this team is some kind of a backup big, and Eubanks, he would definitely be a good fit in my opinion. Let's go ahead. We can try to sign him on for 2 years here. Would Knicks fans be happy to bring Gallinari back as a veteran presence? I feel like they would, right? Let's go ahead, sign him to a minimum deal. And then here's a signing that I think would also be interesting. Curious to hear people's thoughts in the comments, but Cedi Osman is available, and we could probably get away with signing him for the minimum, maybe. I'm not sure he would actually take that. He might turn that down. A 1-year minimum contract, would Cedi Osman take that? We don't really need to lowball him, but I am indeed lowballing him, and he will go ahead and sign. Okay, Precious Achiuwa accepts the qualifying offer. There was no one that we had to match with, and here is the team going into the 2024-2025 NBA season. We've got Brunson, we got Bam Adebayo, we got Tyler Hero, who's progressed to an 86 overall. We got Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, Dante DiVincenzo, Miles McBride, Precious Achiuwa, Eubanks, and then we still have Bogdanovic on this team, a veteran presence. Cedi Osman, he's won an NBA championship before. I believe he was on that 2016 Cavs. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He's been to the finals. He was not on that 2016 Cavs team. I got my years mixed up there. We got the return of Gallinari, the former Knicks player. He played with the team for a few seasons before he got traded in that Carmelo trade to Denver. And I have to apologize right now. I might have just ruined the video. I accidentally downloaded the wrong draft class for the 2025 draft. I accidentally re-downloaded the 2024 draft class. So we have clones of Alexander Sarr amongst other players. There's no Cooper Flag. I'm not sure there's a way for me to undo this, so this will probably just end up being the one-year rebuild. And honestly, for this team, that's probably fine. We're not exactly building for the future here. We're building for a win-now scenario. If you look at the starting lineup, we got Brunson at the 1, Dante DiVincenzo at the 2, OG Anunoby at the 3. I would probably put Josh Hart at the 4. Honestly, I'd start Tyler Hero. Not really sure why he's out there. Same with Mikal Bridges. I'd probably start him too. I'd probably have the Villanova guys all starting. Yeah, there we go. Brunson, DiVincenzo, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, Bam Adebayo. We got Tyler Hero as your 6th man. You got OG off the bench. You got Precious Achiuwa off the bench. You got Miles McBride. Now, I'm sure like a lot of these players could interchange, be starters, be bench players, depending on the matchup. But I don't know. Just for the sake of this video, we're going to have the Villanova guys in the starting lineup. And actually, before I start the simulation, I did notice Jericho Sims is refusing to resign. I don't know if that means he's not happy with the team. It's going to ruin the morale, but we're going to let him be for now, but in a week or two, we might end up trading him. At the trade deadline, the Knicks have 31 wins, 20 losses. We have been utilizing the training schedule to give these guys a bit of a morale boost because for whatever reason, despite winning games, we got players that are upset. Like, why is Dante DiVincenzo upset? I have no idea. Is it because he's got to share the floor now with Tyler Hero? I guess. Tyler Hero's unsettled too. I mean, come on, guys. Really, like, if we're going to be a championship team, you got to have a lot of good pieces on the team. So, got these young guys that are not happy that they have to share time on the court, I guess, even though I'm pretty sure they're still getting roughly the same stats that they would normally get or the same playing time that they would normally get. I mean, what? Tyler Hero's got 27 minutes per game. What was he getting in Miami? Okay, fine. He was getting a little bit more, 33. Dante DiVincenzo is getting 27 minutes per game this year. I mean, it's pretty much the same as he's been getting, so not sure what he's expecting. Brunson is restless for reasons unknown. Anyone else upset? We got Eubanks is upset. He's averaging 14 minutes per game, which is right around what he was getting in Phoenix. I'm not sure exactly why guys are upset, but regardless, we got 3 players scoring 20 plus points per game in Brunson, Bam Adebayo, and Tyler Hero. We got Mikal Bridges with 15, and then we got 3 other Knicks in double digits in scoring, including OG Precious and Dante DiVincenzo. Josh Hart, of course, getting a lot of boards as he normally would. And then as far as the standing goes, yeah, like I said, we are 5th in the East, but we're basically almost tied. We're a half game back to the 3rd seed. Pretty similar positioning as the previous season. The Cleveland Cavaliers are up a few games in the 2nd seed. They kept both Garland and Mitchell. To everyone's surprise, they got Nikola Vucevic. I don't know how that puts them over the edge, but it's putting them over the edge, I guess, and trying to see if they got any other players. I mean, they kept Allen and Mobley as well, so I guess adding Vucevic somehow puts them ahead. As far as the 76ers go, they got Zubac. Oh my goodness. Okay, they got Zubac added to this team. They got Patrick Beverley coming back. They got Dean Wade from the Cleveland Cavaliers. I don't get how this team is the 1st seed right now, but you know what? Sometimes that's just how the simulations go. Celtics have the same team as before, and they're not dominating like before. So we're going to make the call and not make any changes here, although I have been letting the CPU kind of adjust the lineup, the rotation from game to game, so you can see Bridges is coming off the bench now. But regardless, we're going to let the CPU ride it out, ride the wave. CPU Tibbs, he's not playing guys 48 minutes per game. He's got too many players on his team to be doing that now. So, I mean, I think we have a pretty good shot once we get to the playoffs. This team has a lot of depth. I'm not going to make any trades at this point. After the All-Star break, we're on a little bit of a win streak here. 6 games in a row and counting. 3rd in the East right now. Let's go ahead and move a few games forward some more. Oh my goodness, and just as I start talking about the win streak, losing to the Magic by 17, not even scoring 100 points in that game, but we're on another win streak again. What is that now? 5 games, looking pretty solid. Let's keep it going. Keep the every time I mention the win streak, we start losing games. Getting close to the end of the season, another win. As soon as I said win, as soon as I said the word win, we get a loss. Unbelievable. Okay, we're just about there. We're over 50 wins. Looking like a pretty solid season, honestly. Luka is going to get MVP with a triple-double. Stephon Cassell is the Rookie of the Year. He's on the Bulls. Tyler Hero, 6th Man of the Year. That's what we like to see. 19 points per game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting 50% from the field. Wemby, Defensive Player of the Year. Asar Thompson, Most Improved. Zach LaVine, Clutch Player of the Year. The Thunder are doing Thunder things. We don't care about them. And then looking at these All-NBA teams, there are 0 New York Knicks on them. And also on the defensive teams, 0 New York Knicks. Rookie team, 0 New York Knicks. No New York Knicks anywhere to be seen. But if we look at the standings here, we ended up, oh my goodness, we basically tied for first. 55 wins. Wow, look at how competitive the East is, just going for the 1 seed. And somehow the Celtics, with the same roster, can't even get to 50 wins, let alone 60 wins, going 46 and 36. That is hard to believe. The West has the usual suspects. You got the Thunder, you got the Nuggets, you got the Mavs, you got, well, I guess the Pelicans aren't the usual suspect, but you get the idea. These top 3 right here, and then the Wolves falling way down here to the bottom. That's a bit unexpected, although maybe without the leadership of Mike Conley. And where is Anthony Edwards? He's injured. Okay, well, and so is Conley. All right, well, they got injured, so that's why the Wolves are not near the top again. Stats are looking pretty similar to what they were mid-season. Oh my goodness, Brunson hurt again. He's got a broken nose. We are going to adjust the rotation so that he is playing through it if he's not already, and he currently is. Perfect. So sometimes the CPU coach with a mild injury will still have the player sit. We're not having that happen. Tibbs is not having that happen. He's playing. Brunson is indeed going to play. Let's simulate the play-in. See who the matchup is. It's going to be the Charlotte Hornets making it. All right. Who do they have on their team? They have... Wait. Where did LaMelo Ball go? LaMelo is hurt. Oh, brother. Well, good on the Hornets for making the play-in, I guess. Or making it through the play into the playoffs, only to possibly get swept here. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. They do have Brandon Miller, who I'm sure is balling out. They got Mark Williams. Outside of that, that team does not have a lot of depth. We're going to start simulating these games, and New York is going to take the first 2 games at home, and this is looking like a sweep. There you go. In round 2, these Celtics, man, what happened to the Boston Celtics? No one will know. No one will ever know what in the world. I mean, Derek White was injured, but does that really warrant can Tatum and Brown not lead a team? I mean, are you kidding me? Okay. So on the other end, we got the 76ers and the Hawks, and then, wow, the Portland Trailblazers. Who do they have? Hold up. Now they got Scoot still. They got Scoot, they got Shaden, they got Anthony Simons. It's looking like the same team as before, but I guess their young guys have developed. We are going up against this Cavs team that, as we mentioned before, has Nikola Vucevic on it, which is just really odd to me. But this series could go either way. Both teams were kind of neck and neck in the standings, so the seeding doesn't really mean a lot here. And it looks like so far, ooh, we stole one on the road. Nice. And we are going to win this one in 5 games, and it's looking like Philadelphia is indeed going to make it on the other side of the Eastern bracket in the West. The Thunder and the Mavs in the Western Conference Finals. That's pretty exciting. The Sixers, as I mentioned earlier, they got Embiid and Zubac. I mean, that's just a weird lineup. It looks like they're running Zubac at the 4, maybe? I don't know what they're doing over there in Philly. But there we go. Philly's going to win the first game at home. We're going to steal home court advantage and win game 2. We're winning game 3. Oh, let's go. Come on, don't give it up now. There we go. We won in 6. Luka's going to win Western Conference Finals MVP. Embiid wins the Eastern Conference Finals MVP despite his team not making it. And actually, that's true for the Mavs as well. So it's the Thunder in the finals against the New York Knicks. The simulations usually favor the Thunder without a doubt. They have Cason Wallace, Josh Giddey, where's Shea? Is Shea hurt? We have a chance. Shea is hurt, and that kind of leaves the door wide open for some exciting things to happen. How about our team? Is everyone healed? Everyone good to go? We got the squad. They're all ready. Mikal Bridges is ready off the bench. I don't think we have an injury on this team. I think we're good to go, guys. All right. Thunder are going to win game 1. That's kind of expected. We steal home court advantage, and Shea is still hurt. Just because Shea is hurt, this is a series. Okay, we lose game 3. That's oh no, we lost both games at home. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good at all. It's neck and neck here. This Thunder team is just too deep, even with Shea out. All right, the Knicks going up double digits here in, what is this, game 5, right? And there you go. Tyler Hero leading the way in scoring with 30 points. Bam Adebayo 23 and 19 boards. Brunson with 21. And how did, oh, Shea's back. Okay, well, that explains things. Shea's back from injury. I have very low expectations for the Knicks to make a comeback from the 3-1 deficit. And again, this is the only year we're doing this rebuild because I kind of goofed up and downloaded the wrong draft class for the coming season. A clone of this year's draft class. Oh my goodness, what are the Knicks are really gonna do this? Are we really gonna do this? No way. We won game 6. We are making the comeback. Just as I say, it's unlikely. We got the 3 same guys getting 20 plus points in this game. Bam Adebayo, an incredible performance. 24 points, 14 boards, and 6 assists. Where is Shea at? He still got double digits in scoring, but his percentages were low. Game 7, of course, is going to be in Oklahoma City. And I mean, let's just keep our expectations low here, all right? It's a close one to start the game in the first half. Okay, Thunder's starting to pull away a little bit. It's really close. It's really close. Oh, New York taking the lead going into the 4th quarter. There's 6 minutes left. We might have to jump into this one. Oh man, no way this happens. 2 minutes left, up by 6. We're jumping into this game. As of right now, Mikal Bridges is the one with the hot hand, 32 points for the New York Knicks, and Shea is the one with the hot hand along with Jalen Williams for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Game 7 on the road. Shea's got the ball for the free throws, as always at the free throw line. Here he goes, putting up the second one. He's going to make both of those. Again, 2 minutes left. Knicks up by 4. And we do have the hot hand, Mikal Bridges, in the game. Oh my goodness, the screen is shaking like crazy. We got Jalen Williams guarding Mikal Bridges. We're getting that pick from Bam Adebayo. Oh, he's wide. Oh my goodness, I thought he was wide. What a noob move right there. Giving up the ball and the turnover. Oh no, here comes Jalen Williams. We're playing some good D with Mikal Bridges, hands up. Shea coming in. You already know he's going to do that mid-range fade. Oh my gosh, I called it. And he missed. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's call a play for Mikal Bridges here. I do not know what this play is. I do not know the Knicks playbook. Oh, here we go. Alley-oop time. Oh my goodness, I'm forcing it right now. We're on superstar difficulty, and oh no, to Jalen Williams in the corner. That's wide open. You know that's money. Knicks up by 1. Are we gonna pull a Knicks type of move and choke this lead away? Choke away the potential of the 3-1 comeback? I really hope not. Oh, hold up. Come on now. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Why are you walking out of bounds? Well, this is an incredible choke job by myself right now, as well as the New York Knicks here. Okay, we need to play good, tight defense. Oh, bam, no. Oh, my goodness. Shea got the step back. Oh, I should have just kept it in Simcast. All right, Mikal Bridges. We're going, what just happened? I did not even move. I got pushed out of bounds, and the referees are against us. Okay, just a stop and a score, and we win this game. A stop and a score is all we need. Josh Giddey, no sir. Chet, no sir. No sir. Come on. Bam Adebayo's right there. There we go. Okay, please don't give me the cheap BS of pushing me out of bounds this time. Mikal Bridges with the ball with Jalen Williams guarding him. Oh, hold on. Can we get him off the dribble? Not really. Okay, hold on. Let's call this screen here. Mikal Bridges cut wide open. Jeez, man. The Thunder are so good at getting those passes. I gotta be honest. We've done a few of these on Superstar difficulty, and the Thunder just getting those passing lanes like it's no problem. Why is Miles McBride? Oh, because what's his face got 6 fouls. Brunson. Okay, well, great. We're in the passing lane again, and geez, I can't believe we just choked that. We just choked that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I apologize to all the Knicks fans out there. What a terrible way to end this. Honestly, though, what a very New York Knicks way to go about this. Just LOL Knicks. But really LOL my terrible play against the Thunder. And I could not believe, I just got finished playing some Play Now online games. I feel like I'm trying to make excuses for myself. We choked that so bad. We choked it so terribly bad. We had, like a 6-point lead, and we just choked it away. The Thunder end up winning the NBA Finals. Maybe y'all could just rewind the video. You can, close your eyes, cover your ears, and pretend that we won, because I think if we kept that thing in Simcast, we probably win the game. Josh Giddey, of all people, is getting the finals MVP, probably because Shea didn't play every game. And we're going to cut the video there. If you want to watch another rebuild on this channel, go ahead, click the video on the screen right now.